Hey guys, Dino here, 3-star nomadic, and it is raining outside. So what do you do when it's raining outside? Get out in it, go for a walk, and get wet. We'll see you out there. Inside the beach now, and you can see all of these different evacuation routes for tsunamis. Got them on the roads, safety zone. Got these poles everywhere too. So if you see the water going out rapidly, then certain people, that's the way you head. Head for the hills, basically, as the old saying says. Or up top there would probably do it too. Coming here to test the camera and found a little cat. Hello mate, did I wake you up? Okay. And then I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, back out we go. On the road again. A pretty cool little joint over here. Harley Davidson setup. Might go over there. At least it's easy to cross the road early morning when it's peeing down with rain. And this is like a cool little setup, isn't it? Might be worth a look. Got all these awesome old bikes, old Indy. Look at that thing. Hey, hey. Old Indian again. Yeah, it's a good thing about little joints around these cool little bars that you just find tucked away everywhere. And always, this is one-way street here, so one of the, and that one's going the wrong way. So pretty much anywhere in Asia, they're not too bad here in Phuket with that, but anywhere in Asia, when I first started travelling, one of the first things, sort of bit of knowledge I come back with was whenever I cross a road, I know you're meant to look both ways anyway, but you know when you're back in your home country, sometimes you do get a bit quick and look one way, and you're pretty sure you're coming from a place like Australia, there's nothing coming the other way, but it's good to look both ways, but most definitely really look thoroughly both ways, because you just don't know which way the traffic's coming from. So probably especially places like Bali and Indo, and if you're on a paved walk, if you're going along a pavement walkway, expect that there's going to be traffic on it, you know, motorbikes and that. So as I say, Thailand here in Phuket is actually pretty good, but still a good thing to do when you're traveling. A little bit of a travel tip there for your crew. I can see there's ATMs and that everywhere. That's mainly what I've been using. I bought a bit of, I actually had bought some Thai baht over with me, so I don't know what I sort of haven't looked into it this time of the best way to get your money over here, whether you're best to just tap your card where you can. However, you're always going to need cash here as well, or whether you're best getting money out of ATMs or cashing your Australian dollars or whatever currency you got. So I sort of haven't done a check in that, but if you do know more about that, just chuck it in the comments, guys, because it's sort of something, you know, we can learn off each other. It's something that I sort of would like to know, actually, and probably because I probably just got a bit lazy and didn't really study into it, but doing a quick trip with something if I was here for longer, I'd be looking into for sure. So anyway, if you got any knowledge on that, best way to go about getting Thai baht, in this country, or knowledge even in any other countries, you know. The ones that I'll be looking at Philippines next, and that'll be my next little trip. So yeah, maybe any knowledge on that one too. Good on you, dudes. Squeaky thongs. I think I'll be waking everyone up with these. Oh well. I just missed a guy there jogging. I thought he was going for a jog, but I suppose he was in a sense, but as I come past, he sort of had his thongs on too. So I think he might just still be coming home, doing the old jog home. I remember those days. I just noticed this place, Roscoe's Sports Bar. It's got a Thai and Australian owned, so might be another little Aussie bar there by the looks. And in the middle of it all, you have a school. In the middle of the Patong raging area. There you go. Actually used to stay just one of the places I used to stay a fair bit when I was younger. And I know Dad actually lived up in this little hotel. It was for a long time was right next to this school. Yeah. So right next to the school is the Tiger Bar. It's the little, looks like a pretty ragey joint. No doubt would have gone in there years ago. Yeah, so used to stay down there a lot. Not a bad little spot actually. You could get these rooms up nice and roomy. You get the ones right up the top. Bit of a walk up the stairs, about 5 stories I think, and you might have had a lift, but I don't think we ever used that one, but or it was broken or something. But yeah, if you get the rooms, those ones there actually, if you get the ones right over in the corner, they got big glass windows, and they have you have a pretty good view actually out over the Patong central city, and you can see the ocean and that from there too. So, and they were pretty cheap. Can't remember the price back then, but you know, it's probably, you get that room for, I don't know, 45, 50 Australian, I would imagine these days. So maybe even a bit cheaper. And guys, rain, hail or shine, got to be in here, and they're out here cleaning up and getting the place neat. Thank you, sir. Getting the place neat and tidy again, picking up all the rubbish and the bags, and because these streets just get really messy with so many tourists, and anyway, most of the shops sort of bag their stuff up, looks, and put it out, and then have these dudes come and pick it up and sweep up the rest of the junk. And but probably one of the main reasons I wanted to come on this little walking vlog here is to try to catch Bangla Road, which is the main party area. You would have seen a bit of footage of that a few vlogs ago. The big ragey street that gobbled me up there one night and made me feel a little bit hungover for a few days there. So anyway, got to do it once, I suppose, although I think I'm getting a bit too old for those nights out. But anyway, but look, there's still This is sort of near Bangla Road. You see these dudes down here still sitting down in a little bar drinking. This little dude here just coming home. Late night out. So, but yeah, once you get to this area here, it's just going off, man. Every night. And here we are, Bangla Road. So this is the party street at about 6:30 in the morning. So it's pretty much shut down and they've already started cleaning it up. So but as I've said before, this is like a New Year's Eve every night. It's just party, party, party. So, and obviously needs a lot of work every night, but I mean, this I suppose is a street that brings so much money to Thailand. You know, I think a lot of travellers come here just so they can go and party in Bangla Road. You know, that's one of the big things. So the streets are open now. It's a one way, but as I say, you never know which way people are going. But during party, I don't know what time it is, 7 o'clock or something, 6 o'clock, they just block the roads off, so you can't really ride through here or drive through here. So this is just what's left over in Bangla Road. I'll just keep this rolling. Morning, guys. A few stragglers coming home. And it's just a big mess. And people still out running amok, alright? Morning.
No.
Okay.
Stupid old man.
Okay. That was stupid old man, so. Lady boys are pretty good with filming usually. It's maybe a lot of the other working girls aren't and tend to keep the camera away sometimes a bit. But some of them get a bit mad, but I don't know what. Well, probably just don't want anyone to see them. This joint's still partying. It's like, oh, it's coming from the car. So I thought it was 7-Eleven pumping out the music. I thought that's the ragiest 7-Eleven ever, which it is. Got all the crew over there still running amok. Might have been in that nightclub the other night. Bit hard to recognise these joints afterwards because they all look different. One, because I was probably slightly intoxicated at the time and they're all shut down. So I know the Kangaroo Bar, that's been there forever. It's in there for a bit. One of the old faves, as I've mentioned earlier on. That's been might have changed a bit, but I think it was still the Kangaroo Bar back 30 years ago. So 40 years ago maybe, when I was here raging on with me old man Jono. Ronald's still up, ready to work. They can get a few drinks here on the way back. Morning. But pretty much shut down, I think. Apart from maybe 7-Eleven and a few little joints. Good morning. And that's the end of Bangla Road on a rainy day. So we're gonna head across to the beach now and have a look there. I don't know if I'm game to wade through big puddles. I've seen the electricals that are around. You do take your chances, don't you? Ooh. Patong Beach. So now the difficult decision, should I walk back down through the road or should I hit the beach? These are the hard decisions you have to make as a part-time vlogger at 3-star nomadic. But just like that, off with the thongs and onto the beach we go. So usually down in this area you would find heaps of people still sitting here. Well, not heaps, but a fair few little bunches and packs sitting here, still having a beer or whatever they get up to. And but with the rain, looks like they've decided not to tough that one out. So a bit weak really, isn't it? I'm out here. But Patong Beach, still beautiful. Rainy, overcast, and still beautiful. I suppose it'd be fair to say, yeah, by the way, it's sort of stopped raining a fair bit now, so still sprinkling a little bit, but not too bad. I suppose a lot of these places around the world you go to, and some of them you just seem to get drawn back to. I suppose this has been one of them, Patong Beach. I've always come here for, you know, probably first time, as I said, once, I think it was back, I was about 18. So yeah, but it's just one of those places tend to really get drawn back to, you know, so it's just a pretty special little joint for me. And probably another one's Bali, around the Sanua area. Spent a lot of time there, and yeah, always seem to get drawn back to that one. Spent a bit of time in the Philippines. It's always one that comes up, but I can't really think of a particular place there. Probably if anywhere around the Portugalera area, down there just off Batangas. So probably get drawn to that area a little bit. But yeah, it's funny, it's like that when you travelled over years and years. There's just these, you see a lot of different places, and yeah, you just tend to get drawn back to them. So I think I would have been on this beach on maybe, you know, 5, probably more actually, 7, 8 different occasions. So I just like it. So there you go, guys, a little rainy walk in Patong Island. And from Dino at 3-star nomadic, we'll catch you down the track.